Hey everybody, welcome back. Twitch.tv/Gorbash722. I'm your fantastic host, player of games, talker of things, doer of rogues adventures, Eric Watson. You can follow me on Twitter at Rogue Watson. You can follow my video game tweets at Rogues Adventure. Keep up with all the awesome Rogues Adventure happenings on the Facebook group page. Read my published articles on Leviathan.com and keep up with my gaming blog on Game Informer. Alright guys, I believe this makes officially part 1 of New Vegas, though I ended up playing a little bit with our prologue on Monday, and then I played this week, and I realized I was kind of playing a lot and I hadn't even actually done a proper part 1 yet, so do a brief catch up, although I'm not going to be doing the big recaps that I did with XCOM, as those ended up taking a while, and those were more like, hey, these are what your characters were doing, and this is just, you know, what I've been doing, so just kind of go over a little bit of what's been happening. Hopefully I put it in a good spot, and hopefully it'll capture the game this time. I had a little bit of a issue last time with the game capture, missed out on like half the intro video and had to start it over, but hopefully everything will work out okay this time. Let's see. Might have to tab again. Okay, so hopefully this will work after a little bit of trickeration. Thankfully, you know, older Bethesda games and games that use this engine were just awful about alt-tabbing. Does not seem to be as bad of a case on this one. I can alt-tab just fine. Thank you. Modern computing and older, slightly older games. Well, older games with very older hardware. I think this is pretty much running on the Oblivion engine, and that game was like 05, so definitely getting up there. Okay, so where are we? We are in Nipton. We've just arrived. And we have gotten out of Goodsprings, which was our initial starter newbie town. Up here, where is it? Up here, there. Okay, I made it farther than I thought. Explored a little bit around Goodsprings. The interesting thing is, you can actually see, from here, you can see New Vegas. This is obviously, let's see, where's New Vegas? I think it's in here. From the newbie town, but if you try and go north here, they've set up a lot of super powerful death claws to kill you. So they kind of give you the illusion of you can go wherever you want, but really they kind of funnel you into a certain path that they want you to go on for quite a while, actually. Kind of make your way south. First thing you want to do is go to Prim, and you have to talk to the sheriff there to figure out. You're basically just chasing after the guys that shot you originally in the intro video. And he's, of course, captured by bad guys. These guys escaped from the NCR correctional facility called the Powder Gangers. Basically just straight up skipped them because I'm not going to be an evil dickwad. But nor did I want to start a huge fight between them and Goodsprings, so I just kind of moseyed on south along the road. Managed to rescue the sheriff, and I had the option of who to make as the new deputy for the new sheriff for Prim. I rescued the deputy. The sheriff was dead. So I had to decide on a new deputy. With my high science skill, I actually made their cowboy robot their new sheriff, so hopefully that'll work out for Prim. And then just continued along south. I met some NCR guys here, which is actually the western, I believe the westernmost point of the map. It's literally like a giant gate right here. You can't go any farther west. NCR is from Fallout 1 and 2, and they kind of represent the closest thing to the good guy civilization that's kind of wanting to do law and order. And basically they're modeled after kind of an Old West kind of lawmakers, sheriff mentality. So good guys. And then continued on to Nipton because the note I got from the sheriff was saying, hey, let's go. Or the guys went through Nipton to Novac, so I'm going to make it through here, and I believe this is where the game will introduce Caesar's Legion to us, which are the other major faction besides the NCR. And the NCR definitely represent more of the good guy way of doing things. Caesar's Legion is not so much the good guys here in Nipton. And I've picked up, so I'm going full-on energy weapons, putting more points into that. I'm all about the science, putting more points into that. I've been doing a lot of cool outside of combat things, they have this little mini game where you have to like select the words to crack open the terminal, which is kind of fun. Gives me a lot more loot. And loot is good because holy crap, I ended up with a lot of good stuff. Even a flamethrower. When I was rescuing the deputy, the boss of the powder ganger guys had this. I managed to loot that right off his body, and it actually counts as an energy weapon. I guess fire is energy. So I've got a flamethrower. And I'm kind of getting to where, I mean, I've already almost exceeded my weight capacity. My guy does not have very high strength. And I'm going to have to start making some tough choices on what to keep. The coolest thing I have right now is this laser rifle, which is crazy. It's like a Tommy gun laser rifle. It even looks kind of like that with the large barrel underneath. It literally shoots lasers like rapid fire, which is pretty awesome. And then I've got different kind of pistols. Lasers are very fast, and I think they're accurate, but they don't do a whole lot of damage. And plasma is very slow and harder to shoot with, but does a ton of damage. So, interesting choices on energy weapons. And we also have our first. So you can see my guy. There he is, Tony Stark. Not eventually, my plan is to get him in full power armor, like the guy from Fallout 1 had. He'll be a bona fide badass, but obviously a little early in the game for that. And I've got my first companion. I used my science skills, although you can use other skills, to awaken this little iBot droid. And he doesn't speak. He's kind of like R2-D2, just kind of bleeps and bloops. And his special ability is to expand my perception, which lets me see guys coming at me a little faster, which is pretty handy. And he's got a little laser beam, which tends to do pretty well, although we were walking along this path, and I swear he just was hunting down every damn giant insect between here and Good Springs. A little overzealous with his... he's got a bumper sticker. With his laser beams of death, but hopefully a decent companion. So making our way through Nipton. Never a good sign when dudes are being straight up Old Testament style crucified. Well, they're not actually nailed to it, aren't they? They're just kind of wrapped around there with ropes, so not quite as hardcore about it, I suppose. Caesar's Legion. Let's not fuck around, ladies and gentlemen. You'll see me probably quick save quite a few times, because you can die easily in this game.
Don't worry. I won't have you lashed to a cross like the rest of these degenerates. It's useful that you happen by. I want you to witness the fate of the town of Nipton, to memorize every detail.
Like a villain from
And then,
Conan
when you
universe.
move on, I want you to teach everyone you meet the lesson that Caesar's Legion taught here.
Caesar!
Especially any NCR troops you run across.
I forgot they pronounce it like this. And what's funny is only these guys pronounce it like that, too. Let's go with a... Oh yeah, I actually forgot I got a quest from, to actually see what the hell's going on here. I'm gonna go with a neutral response.
Where to begin? That they are weak, and we are strong? This much was known already.
I hope you
But
take
the
that
depths of their moral sickness,
blindfold
their
off.
dissolution, Nipton serves as the perfect object lesson. Nipton was a wicked place, debased and corrupt. It served all comers, so long as they paid. Profligate troops, powder gangers, men of the Legion, such as myself. The people here didn't care. It was a town of whores.
I think you're too late.
The town agreed to lead those it had sheltered into a trap. Only when I sprang it did they realize they were caught inside it too. Yes, and herded them to the center of town. I told them their sins, the foremost being disloyalty. I told them that when legionaries are disloyal, some are punished, the others made to watch. And I announced the lottery. Each clutched his ticket, hoping it would set him free. Each did nothing, even when Loved ones were dragged away to be killed.
Creepy sociological experiment. The purity of the Legion's justice. That's no justice.
Ha! Innocent. Hardly. Cowardly, though. They outnumbered us. Yet not once did they try to resist. They stood and watched as their fellows were butchered, crucified, and burned. One by one, they stood and hoped their turn would not come. Each cared only for himself. As are all crimes, if you feel strongly about it, attack us, and soon you won't feel a thing.
See how it is. Oh, you're still wearing a bunch of skirts. Skirts! But there's too many of you. Also, the skeletons are somewhat unnerving. Now, anything in the town hall? That's the first meeting of Kaisar's Legion. Ooh. Something exploded. Dead people. Lots of dead people. Man, they just really killed everyone in here. You guys are people. Alright, so there's red dots in my map. That's a battle cry. Oh, dogs left in here. It's hard to hit with a damn. Oh shit. Oh shit. There's a lot of them. Hahaha. Take out the rifle. Luckily they're weak, I guess. Let me just starts like battle music whenever he meets combat. So you can see already this thing is pretty awesome. And I'm trying to hotkey everything and get used to it. So I don't have to exit the menu because, God, I'm so used to using Skyrim's favorites. So I can sit there and pause the action but still switch my stuff up. And here you have to actually bring up the whole menu to be able to switch your inventory. So being able to hotkey stuff like this, especially when you have a ton of different weapons, is incredibly useful. And radiation always makes bugs big. Giant roaches, giant ants, giant praying mantises, and of course the classic Fallout rad scorpions. Not insects, I guess. I don't know if it's even worth searching this place. This stuff looks pretty picked over. I can't believe we just killed.
Hello there.
Shit.
It's good to see a friendly face. I almost took you for a raider, I did. Name's Malcolm. Malcolm Holmes. Don't suppose you'd care to trade. I'm missing a few essentials and... screw this. Lying just ain't in my nature. I'll tell it to you straight. I've been following you for a good bit now.
Oh. Go on. Oh, the threatening one, nice. I like go on.
It started off innocently enough. I was traveling, as I often do, and happened to observe you picking up one of those blue star caps. You didn't show any reaction to it, so I figured you didn't know what you'd gotten your hands on.
This is getting creepy.
There's an old wasteland legend that says somewhere out there is a fabulous treasure from before the war.
Fabulous.
Those caps with the blue star on them, the tale goes, are the key to that treasure. They're called sunset sarsaparilla stars.
Sarsaparilla. That's a fun word to say. It's the Instead of like Nuka-Cola here, they have Sunset Sarsaparilla.
Nah, I gave it up years ago. Too dangerous. And even if I did still collect them, I'd tell you the same. There's people out there so mad with the idea of treasure that they'll attack strangers just on the suspicion that they have some of
I
those
met
caps.
somebody else that, yeah, he got killed because of, or he got attacked because he had the star caps.
All over the place.
I think this is just kind of an
Easiest
ongoing
place to
side
find these
quest.
unopened bottles of Sunset Sarsaparilla.
Is just to
You'd
find
think
these star
they'd all have
caps.
been picked clean by now, but somehow new bottles keep appearing in the machines.
Hmm.
Some say it's old Festus that does it, hoping someone will finally collect enough caps to earn the treasure.
I don't know how many caps
Other
it
than
takes.
bottles, you'll just have to scavenge. You can find caps in the unlikeliest of places, and blue star caps are no exception. It's said that the treasure is guarded by a man. It's also said he's been around since the war, standing a lonely vigil. That'll make him pretty damn old.
Yeah, like 200 years.
No one knows. Money, weapons, water. No problem. If you do end up trying to collect more stars, watch out for a man named Alan Marks. He's killed several people for their stars already.
Thank you, lovable old black man, for dispensing your wisdom. I will let you live. And gives you an easy way about you. Do I want to walk all the way back to the goddamn happy outpost just to report it? It's not that far back. Thing is, I gotta be aware of though, is I go through water and food on a pretty constant basis. Unfazed by the heads on spikes. He's just admiring the Legion's handiwork. Just the skulls on mailboxes. Scavenging over. Ooh, food. Food is good. The chessboard. You can spend way too long in these games searching every single house. Just a scrap of anything. Refrigerators, that's a good place to get stuff. Sunset Sarsaparilla. So interestingly enough, alcohol and carbonated drinks dehydrate you, which is accurate to how the real world works. Which makes this even more difficult to keep track of. Although Nuka-Cola actually also slightly prevents sleep deprivation. Hardcore mode is interesting. I don't know if I like it yet. I wonder if it's worth going back and reporting this, because that is quite a ways for me to travel. I could fast travel, I guess for the purposes of making it boring going all the way back there and through here. I'll be going through supplies, though. Why not? Usually I won't fast travel during a live stream, but this is literally just a back and forth, hopefully. I do have a giant cool statue thing up here. That's supposed to be the NCR guy, and that's supposed to be a new Vegas local, I guess. Kind of the guy from the box cover.
Hello? Something else you wanted? What? There's no way. We're miles from Colorado. They aren't even waiting for the dam to fall. They're already inside the borders.
God, your eyes are like piercing right through me.
Not at this rate. We're doomed.
We're doomed.
Thanks for bringing the word.
Completed that quest? So that actually... Okay. That was the quest to complete what he told me to do, which was to tell people like, what transpired there. Huh. All I need to do is report back to this crazy pale woman.
Hey, you check out the Nipton Town Hall yet?
Sure did.
Smoke trail's not getting any shorter.
No, it's not.
Legion this far west? You're fucking kidding me.
Nope.
That's not outside the border. They're moving in, and fast. Nipton wasn't the most friendly town, but... Alright, thanks for checking on that. Wish it set my mind at ease. Now I'm more on edge than ever. In Nipton? Hell no. Town was a shithole, asking to be burned. Just not by Legion. Nobody deserves that. Well, thanks for hoofing it there and back, even if it was bad news. Wish we could spare the troops to go hunting. Fucking Mojave's going to hell. And
NCR fame gained. So I got some experience, that's pretty much it. Steal your binoculars. Alright, what am I doing on? Let's see, status. This damn UI. Sleep deprivation, not bad. Water's actually pretty good. I need to lower my food, which means I need to eat something. How about some maize? Alright, so let's head back to Nipton. Now here, the interesting thing is it added, I've got all the DLC loaded in, and one of them was here, and there's another one here. But when I looked them up, it actually says they're all designed for higher level characters, like in their 20s. Kind of with the idea that you're supposed to have beaten the game by then, because they were released after the fact. And you're kind of supposed to actually play them in order, because they all have a kind of overarching story. I don't know how big of a deal it is to actually play them in order, or if I'll worry about that, but I definitely know if they recommend me to be in like the mid-20s, then I'm probably not going to want to just roll up and try to discover that. So for now, I'm just going to stick to the main quest and then any kind of offshoots I can find. So I don't know how much I want to actually explore all these random ass houses and not find anything. Oh, Baru and Owen. And that little icon that just appeared. Yeah, in the lower left, or on the upper left, means it was a Wild Wasteland trade, so I only got to see this because of the Wild Wasteland thing I saw. And some of them don't give you anything. The other one I actually saw a skeleton in a refrigerator with a fedora. And I take it that is a reference to the latest Indiana Jones movie, in which our hero protects himself from a nuclear blast by hiding in a refrigerator. It doesn't look like those guys do anything other than just stick there. For the laughs. Alright, where am I going? Come on, Eddie. Then east. Always going east. Oh, shit. These guys appeared right out of the damn thing. I'm gonna get it right in the torso. Oh. Let's see what the plasma pistol does to your ass. What does a plasma pistol do to a man's face? That. Alright, provided the enemy is running at me with rudimentary makeshift weapons, I can put them down pretty easy. Just a screenshot of this before I got brutally interrupted. Wait. I gotta pick up. I used to hardcore mode, I never usually worry about food and water. That's very important now. One thing that struck me as I've been playing this, especially like years later after the fact, is how it's not very dense at all. Like, yeah, the world is actually a decent size, but there's so much just emptiness in between stuff. I don't know, I remember Fallout 3 was that way too. I know the whole DC area was dense as crap, and obviously this area is New Vegas, but even then, like, walking around New Vegas, like, everything just seems bigger than necessary. It's a weird vibe. Some interesting things. So there's one of those star bottle caps the dude was talking about. Let's take all those. Oops, red dot somewhere. Ah. Luckily, my perception is high enough where I can pretty much spot anybody that's coming at me. A bladed gauntlet. Nice! I actually need any of these things, though. As cool as they are. It weighs too much to be worth it to sell. I use only energy weapons. Ooh, Hydra's good. Definitely like drugs. Drugs are great, kids. Oh, shit. Took that one in the ass. Oh, dear. Thanks, Eddie. Really? What the hell? That game's like, no, that's not gonna happen. My limbs are super red. Fuck happened? Yeah, when you're trying to heal yourself in middle combat, it's just totally immersion breaking, as you just open up your inventory and have as much time as you want to do whatever the hell you need to do. It's my limb situation. Oh, my face. God, everything is fucking crippled. Alright, that's worth using a doctor bag then. See, it doesn't even heal it, it just barely makes it okay. Shit. This was a total freaking death trap. Did you kill them all, you little robot bastard? Bless you, sir. You know if you see more of those mines on the ground. I don't know if I hit him or you did, but either way. You can always see him. Yeah, he's stuck in bag. Very good. Luckily, and the main reason I'm using all these different kind of guns is because they all use different kinds of ammo. Oh shit. You lost a head. These guys don't know when to quit. Another grenade rifle. I guess I can prepare mine using that. Can't carry much more. Duct tape's always useful. A whole lot of junk in this game. It has a neat crafting system, but it'd be very difficult to keep track of what you need to craft what. There's a lot of dudes over here, Eddie. I don't know. Roll up on these guys or keep away from them. Might just be bugs. Notice how, yeah, I can see people, but you have to still be facing their direction for them to show up on your map. Some shit can still sneak behind you pretty easily. There's a green dot up there, which means a non-hostile guy. That's a word. trying to stay on the road. I guess I could turn on my radio. So this is my modded radio, so it's got my own music on it for somewhat. So you might hear whatever the hell. I guess no, I'm not supposed to stream actual music. That's probably a bad idea. This looks interesting over here. It's a good way to go off the beaten path. See something interesting. Green dots, so I'm guessing it's a village of sorts. Wow. Look at this. It's fancy. Man, this son of a bitch gets his own gravesite. The harmonica. You can do party time mentats. Sure, I'll make 3 of them. What are good things to make? Wow, minus 40, minus 102. That's fantastic. Bloat fly meat and prickly pear fruits. That's pretty sexy too. Lunchbox, cram, Instamash, pork and beans. If I know what the hell I'm looking for. Dog meat. Requires skill of 25. It would be pretty easy to craft. Just get that survival skill up a little higher. But you can find one of those campfires, I guess. Flamer, is that? Yeah, it does pay. You know, do I have a flamethrower equipped somewhere? It's 5. There it is. Haha. What does that look like? It doesn't look like anything. He didn't even strap it to his back. Name. What did I discover? Wolfhorn Ranch. Well, there's nothing here in Wolfhorn Ranch. Water. The place is desolate. Armor locker. Think. Energy cell, yes. Boy, that after playing Skyrim, it's confusing also that the hotkeys for picking up shit is different. Stave off the sleep deprivation. This place sucks, there's nothing here. Not even water. This shit's just picked over. Worst farm ever. 1 banana yucca fruit. Sweet, sweet maize.
My Johnny, maybe you're cold, but you're so warm.
Well, our quest marker. Okay, so now we're supposed to head north to make it up to Novac. Sure, we're east. Dear. Something's going down. Big crap. It's wow. It's like NCR versus Caesar's Legion down there. Huh. Oh, man, the caravans get involved. Now see, this is cool. This is something very cool that New Vegas does, which is having, jeez, having the multiple factions allows you to actually come across people just fighting each other instead of the whole world just waiting to react to you.
Hey there. Need anything? Sure.
Early merchants are fantastic. They carry a completely random amount of stuff, so it can be quite awesome. Dirty water. Or it can be shitty, like what you've got nukes on you, that's good. Wow, I got the conditions perfect on that shit too. A tri-beam laser rifle sounds fantastic. I do not have 6,000 monies though. Good sir. I don't think I have much to sell to you either. Mercenaries grenade rifle. Is that the same as the other grenade rifle? I guess. Thank you way too much. Time to loot all these assholes. So there's nothing. It's supposed to go north. That's just pieces of dudes everywhere. This food is relatively lightweight. There is a quest for turning in dog tags. But I don't piss the NCR off, which I think I should. Jeez. Died together. There's something to be said about that, I suppose. Okay, so we're supposed to be going along this. Okay, died together again. Man, I got better equipment than all you assholes. God, I'm almost completely weighed down now. That sucks. Oh, that's a goal. Right follower. Whoa! Plasma rifle, me likey. Me likey a lot. 8 pounds though. I gotta get rid of something. Plasma rifle. Didn't think I'd get one this early. Well, maybe I don't need the laser rifle then. DPS 34. It's 47. This is MF cell, which is the same as this one. It doesn't even sell for that. Goodness. Wait, how do I drop shit? That. Thank you. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Plasma rifle can be my new. Oh yeah. That's looking pretty nice. I like that. That's good look. It's crazy looking. Alright, well so far we're still just following the main quests, which doesn't do a very good job of making it compelling to keep going. Look at this, though. I mean, it's so empty. I don't know. It's just weird. I guess maybe it's just too flat or something. I can't quite put my finger on why it's bothering me. There's just so much expanse of nothing, like notable stuff to look at. Me and sad radio. A lot of red dots. A lot of red dots. Looking at? There's multiple bad things here, people. Rat, seems nasty. Oh, look at that. Vaporized. Oh, shit. You like that, sir? He did. I don't have my, that's what I meant to switch to. Little area. Hey, you got some good stuff. One on a stick. It's a reference to, Fallout 1, I believe, had those. Red X, Rat X, everything X, please. Luckily, I've been pretty, fortunate with my energy weapon ammo, because obviously nobody actually uses it, so I never loot it off people. Some of these bright followers. These guys carry all the good shit. Or we can loot it off those masks. Damn it. I'm gonna have to get rid of my... It's better, isn't it? 24. I can't. Alright, if I've got that, I don't need this one. Wow. Red Dot City. There. Don't see anything still. Whatever, it's not the way we're going. This looks promising. Station chart. Another NCR place. Should be friendly to me. Although, you know, they do just let me like waltz right into everything. I mean, they don't know who the hell I am.
McCarran doesn't like it when civilians wander
Oh,
into
okay, he doesn't
military
mention that.
outposts, so if you're here on business, better make it quick.
Well, you're letting people wander in. I mean, you don't have any guards outside.
Radio signal out here can be pretty spotty because of all the hill. When it happens
Turn
enough
this music
times, they'll
down.
send someone over to check up on us. I know. I shouldn't have said anything in the... All quiet at the moment. Ranger Beaumont is in charge here, but he's off leading the patrol.
Been great, but... So, I can't really do anything with you, is that what you're telling me? Sir? Just have a shitty barracks area. It's a weird dichotomy between people trying to, like, rebuild everything, but everything's still being, like, incredibly destroyed. In most places. Box. Nothing in any of these. There's nothing actually to do in this damn place. Is that what you're telling me? My sleep deprivation. To lose the daylight. Move, Eddie. Nothing. Alright. Ranger Station Charlie, you suck. Nothing to do. I lost Eddie at some point. Eddie! Maybe he'll teleport to me. Oh, there he comes. Come on, you bastard. Sure, you're getting at least as many kills as I have. This has been very boring. A few cool moments. Is that a dead motorcycle? Alright, this should be Novac up here. That giant dinosaur anywhere. Civilization. Exactly a good town entrance from that side, is it? More houses I can maybe plunder. Jeannie Mae Crawford's house. Is there anything inside Jeannie Mae Crawford's house? On me, average RPG citizen going through looting everybody's shit. Somebody locks their fridge. That's pretty weird, Jeannie Mae. What do you have in your fridge? Hello, merchants. Waiting for someone to talk to them.
What can I do for you?
Ooh, you're a doc.
That's not so bad. I'll have you looking as good as new. I mean, what are the chances of me botching another routine procedure in the same day? Alright, I'll just get my scalpel here, and, did I leave that sitting outside? Well, you know what? Free tetanus shot.
Oh god, you're the worst doctor ever. Alright, does that heal my damn limbs?
What can I do for you? Are you sure?
100 caps. I don't think my radiation's that bad.
Yeah, and I need sterile medical supplies.
Man, I didn't ask for your lip, dude. Come on. Trade you for your doctor's bags. Those seem pretty damn useful, considering my limbs break every 2 seconds. Well, I've got 6. It'll serve me for 12 seconds. I need to figure out something else to sell. Maybe the... carrying too much crap. That's weighing me down. The grenade rifle, as cool as that is. And in fact, that actually gets me hurt more than anything else. Probably sell the ammo for it too. Got a lot of drugs. I don't need that many. Have some yeast. have all my grenades. And we'll take 2 doctor's bags from you.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Will do. Like the barter system, there's no gold.
Howdy.
It's just trading shit. Which is how it should be in the apocalypse wasteland. Novac! I've reached you. Scouts are stealing? Who the hell's here? Convert. EC... What? ECP to MFC. ECP to SEC. Southeastern Conference? Oh. It's a different kind of, small energy cell and microfusion cell, that's what it means. Energy charge pack, ECP, okay. Cycling, that's a good one to do. Right? So it essentially just adds some from used ones, which is good. What does my shit take again? Which one is which? Okay, plasma rifle is the MFC. And that's the only MFC I have. EC is both of my pistols. ECP, God, they could make this more confusing, is my laser rifle. So I use fucking all 3, I guess. Though the plasma rifles... probably the best. Well, actually, laser rifle with its... yeah, as fast as it goes. So ECPs are good. But all that's going to do is change one for the other, and that's not going to be a good conversion thing, because I need all 3. Probably not going to jack with doing that, though. Auto inject stim pack, that's good. Automatic use. Wow. That is cool. Coyote hide belt? What the fuck does that do for you? Flamer fuel, I need sugar bombs, maize, and a box of detergent. Can max, okay, I need to have, see, my science was required for me to be able to max make my ammo do more damage, essentially, so that's a useful application of science. Good old science. Rock flowers and a root. That's definitely from Fallout 2 for sure. I don't remember if Fallout 1 did that also. Like your most basic crafting material. I don't think I can do anything out of the reloading bench that does me any good. This is all. It's all the workbench. Well, there was like a dude here I could trade with. It's gonna stop me from stealing all this shit. I mean, look at all this stuff. To do with it. Victor, is that you? Your assholeness. In fact, this is where the quest is, so.
Howdy.
Hey. We just have to talk to Victor there.
Well, butter my butt and call me a biscuit.
You follow me, robot stalker. Stay out of my way, robot.
Likewise, friend, likewise.
I think my guy likes robots. He's a science guy.
Vic can do you for. No, don't believe I did. But you might ask around. The Novac folk usually see anyone traveling this way. Don't rightly know. I just got the notion to make my way to New Vegas. Reckon I'll find out when I get there. Seeing how this is the only road around, I'd be a sight more surprised if we didn't run into each other from time to time.
Right you are, Robot.
Be seeing you.
Somewhat unsettling. I think you can get a room from these guys.
Hey there.
Jeannie Mae.
Well, welcome to you. You look tired from the road. Oh, what am I doing? I'm Jeannie Mae. I take care of folks here at the motel. Well, he might have been wearing a fancy outfit, but he wasn't any kind of gentleman to me.
Ah, you did see him.
Had his nose stuck so high in the air you couldn't see it above the clouds. City folk. They always think they deserve better than what they got. Those hoodlums he was with seemed to know Manny for some reason. He's our daytime sniper, up in the dinosaur's mouth.
Another companion you can get also.
We're in a little desert oasis, name of Novac. This is the Dino Delight Motel, and it's mine.
So funny little bit. If I can find it outside. The reason it's called Novac is because the sign was torn down under the motel where it would say no vacancy. But that was the only part left was just the Novac. And so that became the name of the town. Clever!
Well, let's see. Dusty McBride's been losing some Brahmin, but Ranger Andy's still hurt. But we got these two gentlemen snipers watching the road day and night. Well, there's Dinky, the town mascot. He's a sight. Up the road a ways to the west, there's Repcon. That's the old robot factory. There's been some sinister characters out there lately, so you may want to stay clear.
Robot factories.
Other than that, well, up north a ways, you'll see a big tower. That's Helios 1. And there's a town just east of here called Nelson. Used to be such a quaint little place until those slavers took it over. But we got our wonderful snipers keeping an eye in that direction, and I just know what I've heard. There's supposed to be some ghouls that went in a while back. Ever so often there'll be a commotion from that direction, explosions and such. Watch out for strangers.
Might be worth getting a room here so you can have something to store.
I hope you're fine. Go see Cliff Briscoe at the Dino Bite gift shop. I think he gets lonely standing around in that dino belly all day.
Me too.
Well, I think that's a fine idea. I'm glad you can stay with us. Your room will be the one upstairs. Here.
Dino delay. Kind of a shared stash, but it's weird. You can only send stuff to different areas. You can't just like store something in it and then have it be anywhere. So you have to have some like weird foresight to be able to know where to put everything. What a lovely place. My room. Lone teddy bear. Great mom. She's relatively clean in here. Ew. Dog meat on a plate? Come on. Of course, the question is what the hell can actually store here. These things weigh 6 a piece? Is that how it works? No, 6 total. Actually dehydrate me, but help my sleep somewhat. I don't need a bottle. I need a bottle. You need this crap. Put my binoculars in the refrigerator. Why not? There's something I know I want to hang on to, but don't necessarily want to lug around, then I can use some of this crap, but I don't know what exactly that would be. There's bags weigh a lot. On each. Just put a couple in there. Make that shit just blow my ass up. This just adds up too much. Weighs me down. Need it up like. Actually, that's a kind of magazine. We can keep doing. Magazines up your skill temporarily, and then skill books will add it permanently. That's a lot of psycho. Drugs don't weigh anything though, so pretty good with that. Need a whole time. This way we can actually keep some of the freaking loot we find. Gas. Stems don't weigh anything, which is great. So that one. Save a few sarsaparillas. You can find that shit everywhere. Alright. Now we got 50 pounds free. I'm feeling good about that. And still have all our guns. I think you have to talk to the guy here. In the belly of the dinosaur.
Welcome to the Dino Bite gift shop. My name's Cliff. If you're here for the T-Rex figurines, you're just in time. There's still a few left. Bless her. Seems like every traveler I get in here tells me the same thing. They see the sign and think, gift shop? That's just too good to be true. But Jeannie May always points them back in my direction. Well, a friend of Jeannie's is a friend of mine, and my friends get a discount at my store.
Caravan's this really bizarre card game that didn't bother to relearn the rules too. Rarely won, but it's a little mini game they have.
Well, there's T-Rex figurines. We also have an assortment of the Repcon factory souvenirs. Guns? Well, yeah, I guess I might have a few. Darn it, no. They're scale replicas of the real thing. Very detailed. Got a liquid in them that makes them glow. From what I hear, Repcon used to give them out on tours of their HQ up in Henderson. But I guess they had to stop after the first few kids thought they were filled with Nuka-Cola and drank it down. The papers had a name for the condition and everything. They called it the Repcon Shakes. Those were bad times for Robco. Well, they unloaded what they had left. Plenty of demand for them, seeing as how they're one-of-a-kind collector's items. Sure thing. Have a look.
Hell yeah, you got guns. Holding that on me, Cliff. Bulk microfusion cell, that could be good. Caps. Always looking for. You got 1,000 of them. You son of a bitch. Few left. Energy cell 50, that's pretty good. This is my energy cell, like. I've got 104, so actually doing pretty good on those. Flamer fuel. Damn, Cliff, you had fucking everything. You got a katana. Laser rifle focus optics. I don't think I'm using a laser rifle anymore. EMF hyper breeder. I don't even know what that is. What? It's $9,000, whatever it is. Paciencia? 13,000. Good lord. I think I actually have one of these already on my plasma pistol. Plasma defender. Nice. Got a plasma pistol. Good stuff if I had the money. Seriously, Cliff, you have a lot of stuff on you. That gun. Huh.
Come back soon.
Ranger Andy.
We haven't met yet. You must be new in... Was with them. That was back
right
when my arm
behind you,
and
Andy.
leg used to work better. I still like to pretend I'm a ranger, though. Sometimes they stop by. They haven't been responding to me last couple days. Hell, listen to me talk. Yeah, who am I kidding? Those guys are fine. Right now, on better days, I help keep the peace. Yeah, twice. This time, a few years back, we get a tip that some Legion slavers were holed up in this burnt-out house a few clicks from where we were stationed. We get there and it's deserted. No sign anyone's been there. I mean, nothing. As we're leaving, I hear something behind me. I turn around and there's this kid, just skin and bone, and he's looking up at us and he's scared half to death. Been hiding in a closet.
Like these old random vignettes.
I go to grab him out of there and I notice he's holding something in his hand. Something metal. He shuts himself back in the closet and that's when I see the grenade he's left by my feet. They do it a lot, the Legion, using kids. They know we'll hesitate. Anyway, that was the first time.
Wow.
Second time, I fell down those stairs in front of the motel. Just in case I got to thinking I'd put it all behind me.
Nice. Straight up always tells you when you have an opportunity to use something.
People don't exactly line up to find out what's in my head.
So you always know,
Can't
like,
remember the last
yeah,
time
you should
someone
use this
suggested I knew
response.
something worth knowing.
Gives you extra
You know,
shit.
maybe there's something I can do for you. Since you've gone to all the trouble of flattering a crippled old soldier,
Do like your
there's
hat.
a move we have in the Rangers for knocking an opponent off his feet. Saved my butt a bunch of times. Maybe it will for you too. Let me show you how it's done.
Ranger, take down special move. Power attack. It only works if you're unarmed. So that's limited use to me. Thanks, Ranger Andy. Swell guy. So what is my quest now exactly? Find out from Manny Vargas. That's where it is. I've got to actually go inside to the diner.
What's going on, man? Sure I know him. What do you want with him?
The teeth in the background.
Must be something pretty important to be chasing a guy like that. Well, listen, I can definitely help you find him, but I've got problems of my own. Maybe we can do a trade. You need my help. There's something I need too.
The Giants lost again, 0-6. That's fantastic. What do you need?
Novac, it's home for me now. I want that to be for good. I like it here, and I've left too many homes behind. But the only resource we got here is junk. Without that, people wouldn't have anything to trade. They'd all have to leave. We get most of it up the road from the old rocket test site, but a bunch of ghouls showed up one day and took it over. We can't get in there now.
Attack those ghouls and get all my energy cool shit from that place.
Well, they gotta go, or this'll be a ghost town before long. Doesn't matter to me what you do. As long as the ghouls are out of there, that's good enough for me. It'd mean a lot to me. Yeah, see ya.
This is actually a major quest line. Rumors of ghoul activity. So west would be actually this way. The only spot I can't freaking see. I think that might be it. flat the land is. It's just, I don't know. It's all just brown, and there's no like high trees. You know, yeah, there's some elevation change, but it's weird. Maybe it's I've got the draw distance so high, so I never noticed it before. So next up is basically heading to the robot factory. So switch my quests to that one. It actually said straight that way, does it? Contest. Yeah, I guess it was that one. Oh, I was looking at Helios 1. Yeah, the actual world isn't that big. I mean, I basically went from the westernmost part, and I've almost gone as far east as you can go. Like, this is the eastern part. It's definitely bigger north to south than it is east to west. This is all New Vegas right here. But it's really not that big of a map, honestly. I think it's actually smaller than Fallout 3's. Second traveling merchant. Nice. These guys come up everywhere. Alright, well I guess this will be a decent enough stopping point. Made it from Nipton to Novac with all the excitement that entailed. Which wasn't a whole lot, but hopefully we'll get to more interesting areas. God, unfortunately the next thing I want to stream, I don't know how much I want to stream this one actually. I'll definitely do some more offline playing, and I'll see if I can get it to a better streaming point for next time. We can check in and see how I'm doing. Let's see. I can't even level up here, man. There's just nothing going on. Alrighty. At least I got a plasma rifle though. That thing is badass. And it looks cool. Alright guys, thank you for joining me for the live stream. And hopefully things can get a little more exciting throughout our adventures in Fallout New Vegas. We'll catch you guys next time. Bye.